I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones, oh baby, ooh ooh.
Welcome back to another edition of our NBA Weekly Recap Show. You already know who it is and what it is. It's your boy Q Walker, aka Nephew Q, because some of y'all might know my Uncle Shannon Sharp. And then we already got, you already know who it is over here. Go and introduce yourself, man.
World famous.
He's world famous.
World famous. Over the last couple weeks, I've gone from just locally, just a local joker, now I'm world famous. But anyways, KJ it is. So, I'm back to show this man how it's done. But
yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning back in for another great show. We got a lot of great things to talk about on Keezy's picks from last week, which he did horrible with. We'll update the standings for this week, and then also we'll go over Keezy's games of the week and his matchup of the week for this upcoming week, which he'll probably get that wrong too. But anyways, let's go back and recap some of your big games of the week last week. You had the Bucks versus the Suns matchup, man. What'd you see in this matchup?
So, the Bucks came out good. I thought they would. They led by 12 at halftime.
Right.
Giannis is cooking. He finished with 47.
Your guy.
No. That's other people's guy.
Your guy.
My guy was on the other team.
Who?
Devin
Chris
Booker.
Paul?
No. Definitely not Chris Paul. He played great, though. He had 28. Devin Booker dropped 30.
You gave Chris Paul some credit. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. Giannis had 47. The Suns rallied as the game went on. And Devin Booker got him the lead with, a little bit of time left on the clock. And
what happened?
Your guy.
What happened?
Your guy, Giannis, had a little mid-range jumper.
What happened?
To win the game.
What happened?
You can see what Devin Booker said.
We're in good shape. Well, you say Devin Booker on when he saw Giannis attempting the game-winning mid-range jumper, he said we're in good shape.
Hey,
it is what it is.
Anything other than a dunk or something right at the rim for Giannis, you gotta feel like you in good shape.
Yeah, even if they would have put him at the free throw line,
even at the free throw line,
you still would have felt like you in good shape. But man, Giannis, we gonna get this thing together.
Nah,
you predicted them to finish 4th in the East, which I'm still gonna talk about that at a late date time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but anyways, man, talk about the 76. Matter of fact, you got the Suns in both matchups. I think you low key a Suns fan.
Nah, I just wanted to see if the Suns was the real deal or not.
Chris Paul.
And as you see, they beat
Paul.
the Bucks.
Chris Paul.
They beat the 76ers. A full 76ers, not Joel Embiid was sitting out, not Ben Simmons out. This is the real deal 76ers team, and they beat them by 9. Because my guy,
Chris Paul,
UK alum,
Chris
my
Paul.
guy, Devin Booker, dropped 36.
Devin Booker MVP now, huh?
No, he's not MVP.
Okay.
He dropped 36, though.
The way you talking is like he's MVP all of a
No,
sudden.
my pick for MVP is Joel Embiid.
The guy who just got beat.
But he dropped 35.
Didn't help him none. They ain't win. They ain't win. Okay. He needed 40.
Okay.
He needed 40 to win.
He did need 40. Well, he needed about 45 to win because they lost by 9.
Well, he didn't do enough then. He's not that good.
So it was a good week by the Suns.
It's a good week by your new team.
They beat 2 of the top teams.
So you like the Nets, the Suns, the Clippers.
I don't like the Suns.
And who else? I think it's your teams, right?
The Jazz.
And the Jazz.
I like the Jazz.
Yeah, those are your 4 teams.
Yeah.
We just got to take care of all of them. But we ain't. But anyways, man, talk about your game of the week last week: Bucks versus the Jazz.
My first episode.
Yeah.
First pick for my game of the week.
Right.
The Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Oh my God.
Beat the Milwaukee Bucks by 14. Put up 129 points.
Is that it?
Donovan Mitchell, what Donovan Mitchell have? He had 26, 6 and 8.
Is that it?
Rudy Gobert had 27 and 12.
Not impressed.
Joe Ingles made 7 threes. He had 27.
Jiggling Joe.
And my surprise, he might be the most improved player this year.
Who?
Jordan Clarkson. He came off the bench, had 25.
Not Colin Sexton?
No, definitely not Colin Sexton. Write that down somewhere. Jordan Clarkson, most improved player.
I can't argue with that.
Giannis had 29 and 15. Middleton had 18. Lopez had 23.
Right.
Bobby Portis came off the bench for 15. So, the bigs for Milwaukee did all the damage. So
let me ask you this real quick. Two quick questions.
Yes.
First question is, has Giannis peaked? Is this the Giannis moving forward? I mean, of course, he'll add little bits and pieces to his game. Well, hopefully he will, like every great player does.
So, yeah.
But is this the best of Giannis that we'll see?
No, I think he still
got a lot more.
Yeah, he's still probably at 3 years from peak. How old is he? 26?
26, yeah.
I think he's closer to 30 would be his peak.
God, if he could just shoot the damn ball, brother.
If he had any sort of jump shot, he's reigning MVP every year.
Gosh, man, kids, that just goes to show you how much a jumper is much needed in today's game.
Yeah.
Giannis is a jumper away from having the Bucks in the NBA Finals last season. Well, actually, the past 2 seasons, really, when you think about it.
3
So if Giannis had a jumper, we're talking about the Milwaukee Bucks possibly going to the NBA Finals the past 2 seasons.
Possibly
but
winning the NBA championship.
Last season, Miami Heat put up that wall. Then the season before that, the Toronto Raptors put up a wall, and then you see the results. Mm-hmm. But my second question to you, man, as I put this up here, the Utah Jazz, they've been streaking. Are they actually not based on their record, but just are they the best team in the league right now?
Right now, yes.
Right now.
Would I pick them to win the title? No.
Okay.
But as of today, they're the best team in the NBA.
Okay, yeah,
they're the best team offensively,
right?
And they're one of the top 2 or 3 defensive teams in the league. So yes, they are the best team in the NBA.
Okay,
as of right now.
Okay, that's pretty fair. So, anyways, let's go. Since we're talking about the best teams and the best records, let's go over to the NBA Eastern Conference standings. As I pull this up right here, the 76ers still in first place at 18-8. Then you got the Milwaukee Bucks, who are dropping, as you just said, lost 2 games last week.
Went out west and got dropped 2 times.
That's neither here nor there. They're sitting at second at 16-10. The Brooklyn Nets at 15-12, which, man, that 15-12, it just doesn't look good. And then you got the Boston Celtics at 13-12. Man, then the Pacers at 13-13. The moving up Charlotte Hornets at 13-14. Toronto Raptors at 12-14. And the rounded out the Knicks at 8. And then Miami Heat is streaking at 9. And then the Atlanta Hawks at 10. And everybody else we don't really care to talk about.
Michael Jordan's best draft pick ever just fell right in his lap.
Fell
right in his lap.
That wasn't really Michael Jordan doing that. What I mean by that is, like you just said, it fell in his lap.
Yeah.
If Jordan had the number 1 pick, you think he would have got it right?
I think most people would have taken Anthony Edwards number 1.
Nah, he would have taken Emmanuel Quickly or something.
Nah.
Yeah, he would.
Quickly's balling though.
But you know what? I give props when props is due. He is.
Thank you very much.
He is for the New York Knicks. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? He's not the reason, but part of the reason why the Knicks are fighting for that 8th seed right now. Even though they just lost Mitchell Robinson for 4 to 6 weeks because I think he broke his hand or something like that. But other than that, man, you know what? He is balling. I give him rookie of the year. No, but all rookie team. Yeah, he'll get there.
Coach Cal in the UK, you know.
Don't start. No.
Some credit for player development. You know what I'm saying? Because he looked like he was just gonna be probably undrafted.
So we gonna discredit Austin Haggins and players like
that. He just got waived by whatever team.
So what about player development you was just talking about?
Well, he should have stayed 1 more year and developed.
Don't worry. Y'all have a full team next year. Because ain't nobody going pro. Well, DJ Boston will go.
I don't know why.
He'll go. Terrence Clark will probably go.
He been out the whole year. He better not go nowhere. He better sit down somewhere.
He's going. But anyways, let's hop on over to the west side where the real killers reside. And you got your Utah Jazz sitting at 21. Look at these records compared to the East. But anyways, you got the Jazz sitting at first with 21-5. The Lakers in second at 21-6, 1 game behind. It's crazy. Utah Jazz had to go on a winning streak just to get in first place. But anyways, you got the Clippers at 19-8, your Suns at 15-9, then the Portland Trailblazers at 15-10, the San Antonio Spurs at 15-11, man, the Denver Nuggets surprisingly at 7 seed with 14-11, and the Golden State Warriors at 14-12, and then to round it out, the Dallas Mavericks, Sacramento Kings, and Memphis Grizzlies, and then you have the Pelicans and Houston Rockets, and the other 2 teams don't even matter with y'all, the Thunder and the Portland.
They don't matter. The Thunder took the Lakers overtime twice this week. Double overtime 1 time, triple overtime, then went quadruple overtime. Then they said we're gonna shoot a free throw, see who win the game. Anyways, but that's. I'm just looking at my notes just to see what I got.
Anyways, so like I said, the Utah Jazz are sitting there first. What you said, they are the best team in the league as of right now. Donovan Mitchell, MVP?
No.
God damn, they got the best record.
They're the best team.
Okay.
He's not always the reason that they're winning. He shot 6 for 23 or something like that the other night.
So you're saying Rudy Gobert is the reason why?
No.
So they're just a good team, is what you're saying.
They're a good team, yes.
So is this Utah Jazz last year's Miami Heat?
No. So I want to... Who I would really compare this team to is what the Houston Rockets was trying to be.
You think so?
They were trying to shoot a lot of threes.
But they had no big.
They didn't play. That's right. They don't have a big man.
Yeah.
So, but the Jazz have a big man to anchor all that stuff that's going on, and they hitting a lot of threes, scoring a lot of points. But their defense is up there, and they got a big man down low.
I like the Jazz, man.
I like the Jazz too.
I like the Jazz to get to the Western Conference Finals. Book it today. They get to the Western Conference Finals. Book it. You go right here.
You said the Jazz.
Yo.
Western Conference.
Yeah, Western Conference Finals.
What's today?
Valentine's Day is what today is. But
hearts, man.
One team I do want to talk about that's probably not going to be in anybody's playoffs whatsoever is the Detroit Pistons.
Yes,
they've won 7 games. They're 7-19. But the point of them winning 7 games is not what's crazy. It's who they beat for these 7 games. They beat the Nets, the Celtics twice, Lakers by 15, 76ers by 15, the Heat by 20, beat the Suns in overtime, took the Lakers to double overtime. What do we make of these Pistons, bruh?
I mean, when you look at their roster, I mean, I guess this is where they should be. But if they can beat these teams,
that's what's so crazy.
They should be able to beat those bottom feeders in the East, which is who they're actually losing to.
I know they should be able. Let's look at the bottom of the East real quick as I pull this up. Let's see. They should be able to beat the Washington Wizards and the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Orlando Magic and the Chicago Bulls and the Atlanta Hawks, the Miami Heat, and maybe that's
they beat the Heat by 20.
Well, I forgot. Well, yeah, that's a good point. And then they should, like you said, they should be able to beat the bottom feeder teams, or maybe is it just a case of they get up to play the top tier team?
Exactly. So when you're on a team that's is going to be one of those losing teams, you're probably not going to make the playoffs, be a lottery team again, but not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to play Cleveland either.
So
but when LeBron come to town, when KD come to town, I'm ready.
Yeah, for the other teams, it's just going through the motions.
Yeah, they just out there.
But when you have Celtics, Nets, and it's like, all right, let's buckle down.
When you're gonna be on TV, you to play in front of your mama.
Yeah,
you ready to go then. But
somebody challenged Jordan Clarkson for most improved, Jeremy Grant. Or do they need more wins?
They probably need more wins. Okay. But the Nuggets should never let go of Jeremy Grant. So.
I mean, they offered him the same amount of money that the Pistons did, but I guess he just felt like he could have a larger role with the Pistons versus
he got one. He's averaging 23 points a game.
I was gonna say he got one, but then Denver's in the 7th spot out west, and then Detroit ain't making the playoffs in East, so it's kind of like a wash at this point if he made the right decision. So, but anyways, man, let's get into some of this week's games of the week. Where me and Keezy, we pick our games, and of course he'll be wrong as usual. So let's start things off. We have the Lakers versus Nuggets matchup as one of your games of the week. Who you got in this?
I'm gonna go with some payback, and I'm gonna take the Nuggets on this one.
Nope, I don't payback.
Jokic played real bad when they played last week.
Right.
But he's going to be ready this week, though. He's playing really good right now.
Right.
So I'm going to go with the Nuggets. Payback.
Okay. Last week's show, when we got on her, Jokic had just dropped 60. Or was it 50? 50. Okay, 50 ball, and he lost against who?
I don't know.
It was the Kings. I'll remind you. So he lost against the Sacramento Kings while putting up 50 points. Denver's in the 7th seed for a reason. We are in the 2nd seed for a reason. So there will be no payback in this game.
Y'all in the 2nd seed because y'all played the easiest schedule so far in the
Why
NBA.
are you bringing that up? That's neither here nor there right now. That's neither here nor there right now. But you know what? A lot of this game is contingent on AD's Achilles. AD has actually been struggling.
He's healthy.
Year.
He's back. He's totally healthy. He played last night, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Did he play well?
I can't remember.
He did. He played very well last night.
See, I was trying to be objective, but you gonna make me pick the Lakers every. You know what?
You gonna pick the Lakers every time anyway.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I like the Lakers in this matchup,
I'm
though.
Sure
So let me get the Lakers in this one. Another one of your key matchups of the week is 76ers and your favorite Utah Jazz. Who you like in this matchup?
Utah Jazz.
God,
you can ask me Utah Jazz play anybody this week. Utah Jazz.
You don't even blink. Is it because they got the best record? You just gonna say whoever?
No, just the way they're playing. I gave you every stat about the Utah Jazz last week.
It don't matter. Okay. It won't matter. So you got the Jazz in this matchup. I'm gonna take 76ers in this matchup.
I figured you would. Just to go against me.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. Just because. Even though Jazz statistically are better than the 76ers, although the 76ers are playing a whole lot better this year, Doc has done something with that team. I think they just needed to hear a new voice.
They just needed something new.
They're playing better defensively. Joel Embiid is actually playing like he wants to play, which is your MVP favorite this season. So, Yeah, let me get the 76ers, man.
All right.
Next matchup, we got your Denver Nuggets and the Boston Celtics, two teams who are been up and down all season long. Who you like in this matchup?
Oh boy, this is a toss-up for me.
Yeah, pretty much the same team, really.
I'm gonna go with the Celtics just because I like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum more than I do whoever's on the Nuggets.
But you just picked the Nuggets to beat the Lakers.
And
But you beat the Celtics to beat the Nuggets. Man, see, okay, all right. See, look, I'm on my new blood pressure medicine, so I ain't gonna let them get my blood pressure up high. I'm gonna take Celtics as well in this matchup. I am.
Wow.
I'm gonna agree with you on this one. And I feel like Jason Tatum will have 35 in this game. Mm-hmm. Jaylen Brown will have 23, 24.
You know what I don't like about the Celtics, though?
And Tristan Thompson will tribute. He will have 25 and 12. What?
25 and 12. Yeah, right. 25 minutes, 12 rebounds is what he had.
That's pretty.
I don't like the way they can't get Tatum and Jaylen Brown going
at the same time.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only problem I think they have.
I think because this is Jaylen Brown's quote unquote breakout offensive season, that Jason Tatum doesn't know how to play off of that just yet.
Yeah,
it's been mainly Jason Tatum being the main offensive threat, and now they have Jaylen Brown being the offensive threat. So they're trying to figure out how to score in spots.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I think as the season go on, and then what happened to Kemba Walker?
Well, he was injured early.
I don't care. Now you just told me now.
And I mean, you got Jason Tatum on the team. He's out there gunning. I mean, what you gonna do? Marcus Smart will be back. He'll be gunning.
He's gunning. There's a lot of
a lot of Boston guns out there. The Boston Guns.
The Boston Guns. All right. So we both like the Celtics in that matchup, and then you have two of your favorite teams, the Brooklyn Nets and the Phoenix Suns, with your guy CP3 going up against Kyrie. Who you like in this matchup?
Nets.
I didn't get to finish the statement. Man, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I mean, this is easy pick.
So
Should be an easy pick.
This game right here, I like the Nets only because the Suns, I don't think they'll be able to keep up with the Nets as far as scoring.
We talked about that last week, though.
So, yeah, about the Nets, not the Nets, the Sun inability to score. So, yeah, let me get the Nets in this matchup. Next matchup we got is the Jazz versus the Clippers. They play each other. Two times. So, first matchup. Well, you got this. You said
I'm gonna go with a split on this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a split.
I'm not,
because they play. I think they play on Wednesday, then they play on Friday, maybe.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with a split. I'm gonna give each team.
You gonna give Chiefs? I'm not.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Clippers take both games.
What?
Clippers take both games.
All right.
And Paul George is the reason why.
Dog, I cannot believe you
Paul
just said
George
that.
will be the reason why. And this, I guess, if you want to call it a home and home series, Paul George is gonna average 30. Yeah, write that down too. Write that down too.
Q picked the Clippers
twice.
All right.
And Paul George is gonna average 30.
PG-13.
Yep,
Gonna get
gonna
30. All right. I got that written down.
I don't have a problem with Paul George in the regular season. I like regular season Paul George.
So if this was a playoff matchup,
he'd be averaging 15.
15. Okay.
I like regular season Paul. He's cool with me. And then also this week, man, the Clippers have another big matchup against the Brooklyn Nets. Was it 2 weeks ago these two teams matched up, or was it last week? 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
No, last week.
Last week. Last week these two.
That was the best game I've seen so far the whole season.
And that's what I was getting. These two played possibly the game of the season so far last week, so they match up again. The Nets won the last matchup. Who you like in this matchup?
I'm gonna go with the Clippers.
Again?
The Clippers had the game in hand last time and let it slip away.
I'm gonna go with the Brooklyn Nets, and they're going to win because of Kyrie. Yeah,
they won the last game because of him too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kyrie, and I told you last show Kyrie's gonna be the X factor for this team all season long. Of course, last night when they played the Golden State Warriors, he told James Harden, I don't know if you've seen it, you the point guard.
You the point guard. Yeah,
I'm the shooting guard. So I think they're finally accepting the roles, even though everybody that watches basketball probably already knew. Okay, we knew James Harden was the point. We knew you was off ball, bro. Like you the last person to know. But anyways, so let me get Brooklyn in this matchup. Kyrie will be the reason why. Kyrie will put up 25, 3 assists because he ain't passed the ball much. And those 3 assists are only because somebody tipped the ball to somebody else. But 3 assists, he'll be real efficient. KD's gonna do what KD's gonna do. James Harden will chip in with like 24. 9 and probably 7 rebounds. So let me get the Nets in this matchup, man. And then we got Keezy's segment.
Yes, sir.
Game of the week. So let me go ahead and give Keezy the floor, man. Floor is yours, Keezy, man. Game of the week. Have at it, sir.
Game of the week this week. Thursday night, TNT. The Brooklyn Nets take on the Fighting LA Bron Lakers, Q's team. So, this is going to be the battle of offense versus defense. Brooklyn averages about 121 points a game. The Lakers only giving up 105 points a game. Brooklyn leads the league in field goal percentage, and the Lakers are, I want to say, 4th or 5th in the opposing team's field goal percentage. Brooklyn's 4th in NBA free throw percentage. So what really surprised me about Brooklyn, they're 4th in NBA in assists per game at 27. You would think with all those three guns out there that they're not really moving the ball well, but they actually really are. But offense isn't Brooklyn's problem. Brooklyn's problem is on the defensive end of the court. So they're gonna have to try to stop AD. They're gonna have to try to stop LeBron. Can they do it? I don't know. So KD's averaging 29, 7, and 5. 1.5 blocks a game. Kyrie's averaging 27 points, 4 rebounds, almost 6 assists. James Harden, 23 points, 8 rebounds, and league leading 11.6 assists per game. Bron's giving you 25 and 8 and almost 8 assists. AD's at 23 and 8. Then you got Dennis Schroeder at 14 and Montrez at 13 and a half. So you would think with the defense wins championships. You know, the Lakers got AD, the Lakers got LeBron, but damn all that thing. Who cares about all the stats? I'm going with the Brooklyn Nets. Q's heart's going to be broken. I'm going to go with Brooklyn by 15 in this game. Just overwhelming. They can't double team James Harden like they did last year in the playoffs because he can kick it to KD, he can kick it to Kyrie. So it's a wrap for the Lakers in this one. Brooklyn, real big in this one. Oh, and if anybody thinks I'm wrong, just wait till Thursday night and you can let me know after that. I'm taking all bets. Whatever you want to do, just let me know. Just hit the comments and we can figure something out. But KD probably give LeBron about 40. Oh. Kuzma will be out there flopping. LeBron will be out there flopping.
Yeah, I mean, they both got picked up fine. Was it fine? Yeah, no, they got a warning.
They got a warning. Yeah, I mean, I know they out there in Hollywood, but damn.
Yeah, they got warnings. Can I give you my prediction for this?
Go ahead.
If you don't mind.
I can't wait to hear this.
If you don't mind, I am going to pick, just because, we picked for every game, and I know this is your segment for Game of the Week, but I got to get in on this.
Okay, get on in here. What you got? What you got? You need me to get my stats back?
No, I don't need no stats. Okay. I heard you, LeBron averaged 25, and you threw the people up.
Yeah.
They winning big by 15.
15.
Damn all that.
Uh-huh.
I got Brooklyn winning. I do. I actually got Brooklyn winning this game. The reason why I got Brooklyn winning this game for me personally is, for me, I feel like it's a fill-in game for LeBron James. Remember last season in the bubble, he was losing every single game one in the playoffs just to get a feel for the team, see how they would play. Same thing, logic applies. I think this is a fill-in game for LeBron.
It's always an excuse, ain't it? He just filling them out, you know what I'm saying? It's like a boxing match, you know what I'm saying? They go out to throw a couple jabs in the first round, you know what I'm saying? We just filling them out, you know? Go.
But all jokes aside, I do got Brooklyn in this game. Not by 15 like you got.
What you got them by?
I got them by 7.
7?
Yeah, 7.
7 to turn into 15. Anyways.
Because my reason, again, for Brooklyn winning this game, Kyrie Irving. I think he wants to prove something to LeBron bad.
He always wants to prove something to LeBron.
So bad. Now, when he go out there and be like 30, 35 points, no, I don't think he'll do. KD will, but I don't think Kyrie will. But I think Kyrie will play very, very well in this game. I think James Harden will be steady. KD's going to do what he's going to do anyways. But again, Kyrie is the X factor. I think Kyrie will come up huge in this game, and he will be the reason why the Brooklyn Nets win this game by 7. Not by 15.
NBA Finals preview?
I don't know, man. I'm still stuck between 76ers and Nets, man. I'm still stuck between them two teams. I got to see a little bit more. We'll revisit this in about a month, because that will give the Brooklyn Nets more than enough time to get some sort of chemistry going, get some kind of flow going, and I can make a better assessment on the team, because they haven't even been together for a month, have they? Really? No,
not really. I mean, you keep talking about their record. They just need a little time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, their record isn't indicative of the team,
right?
Because KD's either been out, Kyrie's been out, James Harden's been out, and then last week KD didn't play because of the COVID protocol. So we really haven't got a solid full month to see what this team is
so
like.
we haven't seen their best yet.
No.
Woo!
No, I'll admit that. We have
Woo!
we have seen great games from them, but we haven't seen them string along a collection of great games to be like, that's them. That's them.
Okay.
So let me get Brooklyn in this matchup, man. And now we got another Keezy segment.
This is my favorite one.
I'll let you go ahead and take it away, man. Keezy's Don't Do It.
This is the first Don't Do It of this NBA season. We got a guy on here, a Dookie. Not my favorite, not my favorite squad.
I'm surprised you picked this.
I am too.
I'm surprised.
He finally did something that I can say something good about in the NBA.
You know what? Let's just go and put it on up there. As we show Keezy's first segment of Don't Do It of the season. Here's Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish to
right
the bucket.
here. As you can see, first of all, I thought he was actually gonna lay that up.
I did too.
I thought he was gonna, cock it back and then, pearl that thing up there.
Look at this. Oh, check this replay out.
You don't
Let
do
me
much
cock
of
it back on you. Ugh.
They ain't even giving the N one for that.
Nah, I got slapped out. If it was LeBron, they would call
Why
it.
just gotta end up in
They would
LeBron?
call it flagrant. Jeremy Lamb, we got kicked out of the game and everything. LeBron would have fell backwards.
But who was it that jumped in the picture anyways?
Jeremy Lamb.
Jeremy Lamb.
Somebody that shouldn't have been jumping.
Jeremy Lamb.
Somebody should have said, "Don't do it."
Jeremy Lamb, don't do it. And then we got our second one of the day right here, Keezy. As I key this up, go talk about this one real quick.
So this guy Najee, something like that.
Najee, something like that.
Yeah. So Denver's up by a whole host of points in this game.
Whole lot
and
to a little bit.
They put these young boys out here
Look
and
at
just
that.
let them go to work.
Oh, look at that. I don't. And then we got back to back.
R.J. Hampton, Cedi Osman.
You know it's nasty when you get knocked into the stanchion.
Look where he took out.
I was gonna say, look where he took off from.
I like that.
Oh man,
Cedi Osman and whoever else is in that picture. Don't do it.
Don't do
Just
it.
don't do it.
Don't do it. And then it's next one, man.
So
go ahead.
this is my favorite one.
Why?
It's not number one, but it's my favorite one because you got
Why?
the reigning defensive players of the year.
I didn't even think about that.
Yes.
I didn't even think about
And
that.
somebody's defense don't hold up in
Don't
this
hold up. I didn't think about the defensive player part, but as we cue this up right here,
Rudy Gobert.
damn.
$243 million.
Is that what they look like?
That's something like that.
Is that what that looks like? Come on,
pass.
come on, Giannis. Come on, Giannis. That was Robin Lopez's fault. He didn't rotate. That's his fault. If I'm Giannis, I'm blaming it on him in film study because you didn't rotate fast enough.
So normally we're telling everybody else when Giannis is coming to the hole, don't do it.
That's a fair point.
But somebody returned the favor to him. So
Hey, Giannis.
don't do it.
Hey, man. Here's the number one from Keezy's Don't Do It segment, man.
So this was number one for a couple reasons.
Okay.
So first,
Uh-huh.
Denver's up by 40 points in this one.
A whole lot to a little bit.
And when you down by 42 points, you could have just taken this ball and been like, you know what? I'm going to stand here. Let's shot clock
dribble
run
out.
out.
What was it,
dribble
about a minute 33
It's a minute
left?
30 left.
Okay.
You know? There's no point in me doing anything. But
what happened, Keezy?
he catches the ball. He makes his defender fall the first time.
Hits him with
Boom.
the get down.
Quick crossover, and then he just goes to the hole and just lets him have it.
Look at this. Look at it.
Quick cross. Boom.
Again, that was Bobo's fault. that was Bobo. Film study, Bobo. Man, we having a conversation about that.
So run that one more time.
Okay, run it back. Okay.
And right when the defender falls, pause that for me.
Okay.
Oh, show it on the close-up. Hold
I'm
on.
gonna get the close up.
Yeah.
Close up.
And look at all three defenders' faces when they see this fall right here. Bobo is like, uh-oh. Dude that's coming from help side over here is like, uh-oh. And the other dude who's not quite in the frame yet, I'm sure he's like, I ain't even gonna do it.
I'm trying to figure out how. I'm gonna rewind this back just a little bit more because I'm trying to figure out how did he even fall like.
He got up on his toes too quick.
Is that what it was? So
That quick wipe through.
Look, boom, there it is. An ankle. That ankle will get you every time. And then look at Bobo. That was his fault.
You see what Bobo did? He was like, nah, bro, I ain't even gonna do it.
Nah, Bobo, he sized him up and he's like, nah, bro, I'll let you have this one.
Go.
I'll let you have this one, man. But who was that? Was that Colin Sexton?
Definitely not Colin Sexton.
Okay, my bad. But anyways, Bobo and the entire Denver Nuggets squad that Keezy likes.
Don't do it, man. Just don't do it. Especially when you up 40. There's no point in taking a chance and being on this film because the coach can't even get mad at you. You up 40 points.
Yeah.
You know? Ain't no point in taking a chance like that.
It ain't. I'm just trying to figure out, little buddy, whoever that was, tighten up your shoes. What was you about to say, Keezy?
I mean, they got dude from the Cavaliers a little clout. He'll probably stay in the NBA for at least another good 4-5 years just off that one dunk.
2 weeks. Tops.
2 weeks.
2 weeks tops. He'll be back in the G League. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah, it was a hell of a play for him, man. Like I said, Denver. The last 2 clips. NBA teams, we got to work on our defensive rotations, baby, because they're a little slow. Robin Lopez and Bobo, we see why y'all set the bench. But anyways, we appreciate everybody who tuned in for another great show. You can always catch previous shows on our YouTube channel, KY Beyond the Game. If you, for whatever reason, don't have time to sit down and actually watch a show, you can actually listen to us on all major podcast streaming platforms. That's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, Breaker, whatever else may be.
Cash App.
Yeah, you can Venmo, yeah, you can do all that. you could do all of that, man. But Keith, you got something to say before we get out of here?
Hope everybody has a good Valentine's Day, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't fake it for the 14th, you know.
Fake it for the 14th. You better get a whole lot of people broken up today. Don't fake it for the 14th. And as always, man, it's your boy Q Walker signing off. I want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We out of here. Peace.
I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones, oh baby, ooh wee.